What up, this People Chat Nuts 83 back with you another YouTube live. Thank you all for joining me on this live stream. You are the real MVP. Thank you very much. I really appreciate the love and support. I really appreciate that. Thank you all for showing me the love and support. Don't forget to hit the like button for your boys. It's for the algorithm. I really appreciate that. Don't forget to hit the like button for your boy. And also leave a comment for the algorithm, for the engagement, so everybody know that you are here. And subscribe for more future live streams and videos like this. And share this video with your friends and family so they too know like the People Champ 1983 go live on a daily basis between 4 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time and 1 o'clock p.m. West Coast. That's 4 p.m. East Coast, 1 o'clock West Coast. And y'all will see what date it is. We're here on a Sunday. We're here on a Sunday afternoon. 4:05, July 14th, on the Sunday. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is a stormy day. A very stormy day. It almost came to the point where the power has been out for like a split second. Just a quick second. A quick second. The lightning, I saw the lightning literally just hit something and then the light went out and then came back on within 5 seconds. I was like, wow. I never seen a lightning hit something and then out of nowhere, the whole lights went out. I mean, everything went out. Once you hear that lightning hit something, it was like, boom! And then lights went out. I'm like, oh shit. It's what about to come down now. Then the lights went back on. I'm like, and I almost thought that we were going to experience having a blackout. But it's only was only was off for like a split second. But we're right back on. But you can see it's really, really nasty out there. Check it out. Look at that. That's right, it's raining, folks. We're here on a rainy day, Sunday. That's why we're in for today. All right. There we go. There we go. And if you're new to this YouTube channel, allow me to introduce myself to you guys. This is the People's Champ 1983. I go live on a daily basis between 4 o'clock p.m. East Coast, 1 o'clock West Coast. That's 4 p.m. East Coast, 1 o'clock West Coast. And that's where we talk about either random stuff or we hate to talk about, as we see in the title, which pretty much the entire world has been talking about since last night in my home state in Pennsylvania. The assassination attempt on Donald J. Trump. This remember the Simpsons predictions. That's why I put in the title the Simpsons predictions um almost came true with Donald Trump, because everybody remembers the Simpsons. How many times has the Simpsons had predicted the death of Donald Trump? I don't know how many times, like one, two, three times already, and it almost came true like yesterday at a Pennsylvania rally. So we're going to talk about that and so much more. So that's what we're going to talk about. So in the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, get your stuff ready, because around 4:20 p.m. Eastern Time and 1:20 p.m. West Coast, that we're about to take a hit at whatever it is that you got. It doesn't matter what you got. It could be a joint, blunt, bowl, bong, whatever that you got. TLC gummies, drinks. But make sure that make sure you have your drinks ready to stay hydrated during the session like this, and to also stay hydrated during the hot summer days like this. So stay hydrated. Yeah. Everybody has slept like kings and queens last night and doing well physically, mentally, and emotionally on this Sunday afternoon. Yeah, that's crazy what happened yesterday. Let's pretty much talk about that the entire night. All right, we see me nice and clear. Okay, I see you. I see you. All right, we good. Thank you for the likes. I really appreciate that. And as you can see, I got my pen ready. This is called sour diesel. We're going to break that along for this live stream. It's all nice and charged up. Make sure yours are nice. Make sure your pens and puff codes and whatever kind of device you have, make sure it's charged up because we are about less than 10 minutes away for 420. 10 minutes, less than 10 minutes away. But you should see the comments on the shade room. I mean, everybody. I mean, well, I'm not gonna say everybody, but pretty much everybody is suspicious about how it went down. Because if you really think about it, Donald Trump is supposed to have most of the most top of the line security because he is the former president, and every former president always has a lifetime security. So shout out to Wicked Bank Inc. And he the one that point out that before the rally, months in advance, they will look at the scenery to make sure that there is, make sure they know everything, make sure that they know each area, and make sure that there's no possibility of a sniper hiding anywhere. So they look at over there, they will look over here, there, months in advance before the rally starts. And the fact that an armed sniper was ever able to be on top of the rooftop on broad daylight, and everybody could see. That's why they are saying that this Trump rally shooting is staged. They believe that it's staged because they was like, how come how come Donald Trump got shot, but nobody behind him got shot? It was just, you always saw with the footage of him look like he got shot in the air, but nobody in the back got shot. Nobody, we see nobody in the back got shot besides Donald Trump. And then that's where he ducked down, and they said, man, we go show y'all the video footage. Man, hold up. Hold on for a second. What's up, Latif? Thank you for joining this live stream. You are the real MVP. Hope you're doing well physically, mentally, and emotionally on this day, except like a king last night. And we are here on a Sunday. It's a thunderstorm. Thank you for the likes. And I'm gonna show you. We got less than 6 minutes away for 4:20 p.m. Eastern time. So make sure that y'all ready, so we can get bait at the same damn time at 4:20 p.m. Eastern. But I'm gonna show you what happened at the rally, in case y'all didn't see it. I know y'all saw it, but let me show you exactly what happened that blown everybody's mind all last night. Oh, the Wi-Fi not on? Let me see, hold up. I got the Wi-Fi not on. Anyway, don't want no slow. Come on, turn up! Turn up! Come on, turn up! Come on, YouTube! Turn that shit up!
And that comes right from the government services, comes right out of Border Patrol. Take a look at that.
Get out of here.
So that arrow is the lowest amount of illegal immigration ever in recorded history into our country.
Come on, man.
And then...
Oh, hold on.
And then the worst president in the history of our country took over. And look what happened to our country.
Come on, it's
Probably
bullshit.
20 million people. And you know, that's a little bit old, that chart. That chart's a couple of months old. And if you want to really see something that says,
what happened.
Take a look at what happened. Oh.
You see that? Wow, look, nobody in the back got shot. Nobody in the back. Let's say it again. Look. Let's say he got hit, but nobody in the back. Nobody in the back got hit. Watch it. Watch.
That chart's a
Watch
couple of
closely.
months old, and if you want to really see something,
Watch closely.
Take a look at what happened. Oh.
See, nobody in the back got hit but Donald Trump. You saw that? That's why everybody's like, how come nobody in the back got hit? Damn. Y'all see that? They'll play this all last night. What's up?
Okay, we are watching live at a rally in Butler, Pennsylvania, where former President Trump was speaking on the stage. There has been some kind of disturbance that clearly sets law enforcement and Secret Service into motion.
How the sniper was able to get past security? I thought Donald Trump would have the most top security in the world. So how the sniper was able to get past security and on top of the building, and clearly everybody could see him clearly as day. Everybody could see this guy clearly as day. But yet this guy able to go all the way up top of the roof and able to snipe or try to attempt to snipe Donald J. Trump. That's why I was like, the world is doomed, ladies and gentlemen. The world is doomed because every day somebody is getting every day we always hear something about a mass shooting. Mass shooting is all we hear every day. It's mass shooting, mass shooting, mass shooting. Fuck. Let's see what time it is. Yep, he got hit. Well, according to he said he got hit in the ear. But y'all see what time it is. It is 4:20 p.m. And y'all know what we do when we stretched out. We take a break. We take a smoke break. So y'all know what that means. Cheers, gang. Happy Sunday. Yes, they say Donald Trump got hit. Attempt assassination. Shit. Damn. Shit pissing me off. What's up, Nico? Thank you for joining me on this live stream. You are the real MVP. Hope you are doing well. Physically, mentally, and emotionally this day has slept like kings and queens last night. And we are here on a Sunday. And don't forget to hit the like button for your boy. I really appreciate that. We are here on a Sunday. We're here to talk about what happened as all the world is doing right now. It's talking about what happened last night at the rally with the shooting and the assassination attempt with Donald J. Trump. And also, ladies and gentlemen, we are here on a thunderstorm. We are in my area. We're going through a thunderstorm. So if you're in my area or on the East Coast, be careful. Stay out. Be careful because it is lightning out there. So therefore, it is dangerous. Lightning almost knocked out the entire power of my area, but only it was out for like a split second, and then it came back on. But thank you, Moosey. Thank you for joining me on this live stream. You're the real MVP. Hope you're doing well physically, mentally, and emotionally this day. It slept like a king last night. And you too, Nico. Hope you're doing well physically, mentally, and emotionally on this day. Hope you're all slept like kings last night. And for y'all guys be here, or for you guys for showing up, this hit goes out to you. Happy Sunday. Woo-wee! Oh yeah. Oh my god. Woo. I'm sorry guys. I'm gonna turn the air conditioner for a little bit. Because I don't know if you noticed, but that heat was starting to irritate me. Damn. That hit. Oh my god. Oh, that's a good. Oh my god. Powerful ass hit. Type of hit that took my breath away. That's like y'all seen me try to struggle to talk. Got me sounding like Joe Biden. Tried to talk. Y'all know how we do when we get baked. Oh my god. Especially we hitting the pen. Here I am trying to talk properly and hitting the pen at the same time. Meanwhile, this pen kicking my ass and putting me on the chokehold. Barely had me breathing. Oh shit. Mm. Woo. Stay hydrated. Let me stay hydrated. Yeah, the news be talking about it. Well, I say I need to re-up on my vape pen. Hey, definitely do that. Moosey, definitely do that. So you're gonna find yourself. And may I suggest that hold on for a second. Battery about to die on my headphones. So let me plug this in. May I suggest you Moosey try out the, I don't know if you're into Delta 8 and stuff like that, but if you try to save up on carts instead of you constantly buying carts over and over and over again, may I suggest you to get the syringe. If you have it in your local area, try a syringe, specifically the 10-inch syringe. So all you gotta do is, anytime you run out, just take that syringe and fill up your cart. And then you right back to getting baked. Oh, you got one, Lucy? Okay, that's what's up. Lucy got an extra stash. Yeah. All they talk about is the big news of the entire day is the attempt assassination of Donald Trump. Now, the reason why I put in the title, "The Simpsons prediction almost came true," is because y'all remember the episode of The Simpsons and Donald Trump. Simpsons predict Donald Trump. Look.
Simpsons predict Donald Trump.
Look. They put it up already. 15 times the Simpsons predicted the future Trump rally. June 12th. Y'all remember the episode? How many times that had predicted the death of Donald J. Trump?
It's just a cigarette and it cannot be.
See, look. Look at his face. See, look. See, look. They predicted this. Not today. And then, not to mention, they also predicted that Donald Trump will become president of the United States. Y'all remember the episode? Look. The Simpsons predicted a Donald Trump president 2020 or 2016. Here's one. Y'all remember this? Did the Simpsons actually predict Donald Trump's death? And that was 3 years ago. 3 years ago. They predicted his death. 3 years ago, guys. That's why I put it. There's like, I don't know how many episodes are there when they predicted Donald Trump's death. From the... Look, there's more, look. More Donald Trump predictions. The Simpsons predict Donald Trump's 2024 presidential, and that was 6 months ago. The Simpsons predicts Donald Trump. That's why I titled The Simpsons Almost Predicted. And look at this. Does this look like how the semblance? Look, like I say, 8 years ago, 10 times the Simpsons predicted the future. And one of them is Donald Trump being president. 19 million views. In the word of Paul Heyman, it is not a prediction, ladies and gentlemen. It is a spoiler alert. That's what the Simpsons have been doing this entire time. It is not a prediction. It is a spoiler. They're not telling you guys what is going. They're not telling you guys what could happen. They're telling you what will happen. AKA telling you what's going to happen before it happens. That's why everybody going towards the Simpsons when it comes to predicting the future, because it seems like they got it. Cause everybody knows that. Damn near every prediction that the Simpsons came up with has came true. And another prediction that the Simpsons have made is the zombie apocalypse. Y'all hear about the zombie apocalypse that keep bringing up the possible zombie apocalypse, aka fentanyl, aka zombie drug. They also predicted the coming of the zombie apocalypse, just like they predicted who was going to be president, just like they predicted that Donald Trump was going to get assassinated like 10, 20, 30 times. Look at this. Once again, another prediction. What does it say? R.I.P. Donald Trump. 1946, 2024. Wow. It actually got to year. 1946, 2024. So you definitely know that they're trying to get Trump out of there. But at the same time, a lot of people saying that it is staged, and that, especially shout out to Waking Bang Inc., especially Waking Bang Inc., he think that it is staged. Well, not just him, ladies and gentlemen, that it's staged. Most people on the shade room. If you go on the shade room comments, if if you go on the shade room comments, they also say that it is staged. They don't believe that it is real. Oh, guys. All right. There you go, shade room. There we go. Now, this is they also identified the guy that got shot during the rally. This is a guy who got shot during the rally. Corey Comparator. Corey Comparator, identified as man who lost his life after shooting at Trump rally. Look at Trump's face. They say his ear got shot off, but the blood was straight to his face. That's why people are saying that this is staged. Because it looked like he got shot in the ear, but it looked like he got shot right in the face. Because the blood is all over his face. Not the ear, not just the ear, but all over his face. This is a treasure time for America, ladies and gentlemen. Treasure time for America. Because, like I said, stuff like this happens day in, day out. I just showed you guys the video just yesterday about the mayor of Philadelphia saying that this is not normal. That every day we have to deal with mass shootings. And ladies and gentlemen, guess who is the shooter? Ladies and gentlemen, they have found the shooter. And guess who? That's what the shooter looks like. No. And matter of fact, I want you guys to guess what race and what gender he is, and he or she is. Take a guess. Guess who the person, gender, and race is. The person who got caught doing the shooter. The identified as the gunman. Take a long guess. Who is responsible for trying to take out Donald J. Trump? Go work. Don't worry. I'll wait. Boom, boom. You guys give up? Alright, here's who is the shooter of the guy who tried to take out Donald J. Trump. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. This guy has been known as the gunman at Donald Trump's rally. That's right, guys. Take a look at him. That's right. Stick it all in. Stick it all in. D is the guy who is known, identified as the gunman at Trucks Valley. That's right. Take a look. What race do he look like? And what gender do he look like? Just saying. Chuck raised his hand like he was in a ring on Monday Night Raw. And Nerd almost took him out. I know, right? That's exactly what I was like. Are you guys serious? So, and this is what pisses me off, because that guy was able to climb all the way up to the freaking building and be in front of everybody, and not one not one time did security guards see him. I mean, this guy could be seen by what? You mean you cannot see this guy from the freaking roof? If we can see it as clear as day on the freaking camera, on the camera we see him as clear as day of the gunman. But where's his security guard? And look like I said, look at this guy. He is a nerd. So how did this guy get past security? How did that guy get past security? But yet, look what they did to yes, I'm gonna bring him up. Look what they did to George Floyd. George Floyd didn't do anything. I mean anything, and yet that guy got tackled down. They put a knee on his neck, and now he's gone. But yet that guy is able to walk all the way up with a rifle. By the way, a freaking rifle. That guy was able to walk in broad daylight with a rifle, climb at a rally, by the way, with security, packed with security, climb up the building, and able to try to assassinate Donald J. Trump. But yet, George Floyd couldn't get away with selling cigarettes. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Let that sink in. George Floyd couldn't even get away with selling cigarettes without cops being on his ass. But yet, you got this nerd, this white, pale-skinned nerd, was able to walk past security with a rifle, go up to the building, climb the building, and able to set up a whole rifle and attempt to assassinate Donald Trump. What? Nobody's stopping him. And y'all don't see nothing wrong with that? That George Floyd lost his life over cigarettes, but yet that guy was able to walk freely with a rifle, packed full of security, at a Trump rally, at a presidential rally. Are you guys serious? That's what pisses me off. I was like, so George Floyd died over cigarettes. George Floyd died over selling cigarettes. Oh, whatever. But yeah, I just saw him too. It just popped up. Hold up. I'm on my Instagram, by the way. I see you.
Uh-oh, that was a good little piece of lighting in there. Oh, shit. What's up, champ?
What's up, Breaking Bang Inc.? See you over there on Instagram Live.
All right, we're gonna need to amp this storm up a little bit more, please. Can we turn it up to 5 or 6?
It's raining over there too? It was just raining over here. It just rained in Philly.
And Ludlow.
Hold on. It just rained in Philly. There you go.
The thunderstorm. And you know what we got to do with that? We got to smoke looking ass.
That's so that's why he's orange, because it was raining over there. I was like, what he doing orange?
You ain't no fucking
You know me be orange. It's this time of day.
Scratch that door one more time.
But shout out to Wicked Bay Inc.
What's wrong with you?
But yeah, he about to get his Wicked Bay going. As to us, by the way. So that's joining along with Wicked Bay Inc. Cheers to Wicked Bay Inc. Cheers to everybody that joined this live stream. Be safe, because it is also raining over here. Apparently, it's raining throughout the entire East Coast, not just my area in Philadelphia, but it's also raining in Florida. So shout out to everybody that's in the East Coast. Stay dry, stay safe, and stay protected. Happy Sunday. Happy rainy Sunday on the East Coast. So now they're all doing all this questioning. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys. The real reason why I came on Instagram is for oh yeah. And shout out to Tahani. She's your YouTuber that I follow. Shout out to Tahani. Yeah, I can't believe that she is pregnant, y'all. She is pregnant. She 8 weeks 8 weeks. Wow, 8 weeks left. If y'all be following me on TikTok, I have made a whole freestyle on Tahani. See, I already got a baby. Wow. I congratulate Tahani on Instagram. On congratulations on her having her first baby. But yeah, she's about to be a mom for the first time, y'all. A first time mom. Shout out to Tahani. Make sure I follow her on Instagrams. But she about to be a mom. I was like, damn. I ain't gonna say how I ain't gonna tell y'all that I got super emotional for freaking by me just looking at that. I was like, I was looking at that, and then next thing my eyes started, it touched me like so damn. Like I didn't know what to think. Like I was so shocked that she was pregnant. I'm like, jeez. Shout out to Tahani. Congratulations on the pregnancy and becoming a first-time mom. Good luck on your journey. I was like, I got super emotional for some reason. I was like, damn. I never got emotional about that before. I was like, that's the first.
Get paid for your content from day one.
But yeah, that's the guy who is the gunman. And he managed to take out this guy. This guy lost his life over that nerd. This the guy who he able to took out. But like I said, yet George Floyd lost his life over cigarettes. Yeah, George Floyd lost his life over cigarettes. But yet that guy was able to get away. Well, he did get away. But he literally was able to walk with a freaking gun, and nobody did nothing to him until after he attempted to take out Donald Trump. Meanwhile, George Floyd lost his whole life over cigarettes, and he did not once threaten to take out anybody. Not once. Never once put hands on anybody. What's up, Detroit? Thank you for joining me on this live stream. You are the real MVP. Hope you're doing well physically, mentally, and emotionally this day. Cause it slept like a king last night. And this is one of the victims, two of the victims, by the way, of the gunman. One of them is Donald Trump, and this is the other guy who is no longer here. Got taken out by this gunman, Corey Corpatore, identified as man who lost his life after the shooting at the Trump rally. But get this, and this is the guy who is responsible for ending that guy's life. Look at this guy. Look at him, Detroit. Do he look like a threat to you? Do you look like somebody you should be afraid of? Do you look like somebody that would have you shaking your boots? Do you look like the type of guy that you don't want to be caught in the alley? Do you look like the type of guy that bully you for his homework? Hey man, do my homework. Hey man, do my homework. All right, man. I don't want no trouble, man. I don't want no trouble. I don't want no trouble. Here, this. I know, right? This guy. This like. I know, right, Detroit? If you think about it, that guy looked like he could be related to Bill Gates. He could be related to Bill Gates. Cause he got the glasses. He a nerd. He's skinny. He white. He's small. Just like Bill Gates. That guy was able to get away with walking down the Trump rally with a rifle versus... I keep bringing up George Floyd because he literally lost his life over cigarettes. Meanwhile, that guy was... Look, Detroit. Look, this is what the Simpsons predicted. The death of Donald Trump. How many episodes they came out with predicting Donald Trump's death? 10 times the Simpsons predicted the future. One of them including Donald Trump. Look how old that was. 8 years ago. 8 years ago. They predicted this. That's why it got like 19 million views. Because as soon as what happened yesterday, that's what everybody went towards this video. That happened 8 years ago. The prediction of the future. Donald Trump. Trump 2024. Look. This was 3 years ago. All about how he go become president. Look. Look at that. Is that crazy? Look. They got him in a coffin and everything. And this was 7 years ago. The Simpsons predicted the Trump president 2016. That was 7 years ago. 7 years ago. This is before we even know that Donald Trump was going to become president. I didn't even think about running for president. This was 7 years ago. Well, who was president 7 years ago? Was it Obama president 7 years ago? Obama? Again, they predicted this. Or Bush? Either Obama or Bush was president between 2000 and 2016. Donald Trump nobody even thought about Donald Trump being president. But yet, this was predicted. That's why it says, look at that. Wow. Y'all see this? Of course, I don't want to put it on the video due to copyright reasons. But y'all see y'all see the clip. Now, do not look like so familiar and so similar to this. They look similar to him, to the guy that actually tried to attempt to end the life of Donald Trump. They're both white. They both got brown hair. They both wear glasses. They both had a rifle. They both was top of the building doing the rally. That's why that's why everybody said that it is staged, because it's predicted numerous times by the Simpsons. They predicted that it was going to happen. And now that's all they talk about. Even shout out to Wakey Bay Inc., even he said that is going to try to make a hero out of Trump so everybody could vote for him. You see how he was you see after he got shot, the reaction of Donald Trump after he got shot. Do you see the reaction?
And that comes right from the government services, comes right out of Border Patrol. Take a look at that. So that arrow is the lowest amount of illegal immigration ever in recorded history into our country. And then the worst president in the history of our country took over. And look what happened to our country. Probably 20 million people. And you know, that's a little bit old, that chart. That chart's a couple of months old. And if you want to really see something that's said, take a look at what happened.
Oh my God. You see, ladies and gentlemen, this is why I keep saying that it's no longer safe to be outside. Because not even at the Trump rally you are safe. Not even at the Trump rally you are safe. Look at this.
When you're ready, on you. Ready? Move! Move! Go! You ready?
Look at that. How was able to get past security? How he was able to get past security?
We are watching live at a rally in Butler, Pennsylvania, where former
Butler,
President
Pennsylvania.
Trump was speaking
My
on
home
the
state,
stage.
y'all. Pennsylvania.
There has been some kind
Butler,
of disturbance
Pennsylvania.
that clearly sets law enforcement and Secret Service into motion, immediately jumping around the former president in a protective mode. The crowd has been screaming. They are standing by. You can hear some voices there saying, "Are we ready to go? Are we ready to go?"
Look at that, try to couple them up. They
President Trump.
They literally sacrificing their bodies to protect Donald Trump. But my thing is that since y'all going to start doing that to protect the president, why none of them are wearing bulletproof vests? Why none of them are wearing no type of protection? That they're wearing suit and tie? How's that supposed to protect Donald Trump? By them just hovering their whole bodies over Trump like a shield, and none of them are wearing protection. No armor, no shield, no headgear, no gloves, no type of protection, nothing. Just a suit and tie, and a cell phone, and a watch, and a money suit. And I know, right? They got how they're supposed to protect the president if they're not even be protected. They're not even wearing any type of protection, no type of no type of headgear, no type of no. They're not even wearing bulletproof vests. At least wear bulletproof vests if you want to protect the president and not get hit by the gunman. At least wear the bulletproof vest. None of these guys are really wearing bulletproof. Do they look like they're wearing bulletproof? Dude, look at what they are wearing. They're just out here looking like Men in Black. No type of art, no type of hardware, no type of bulletproof vest. But yet they are hovering over Donald Trump to protect him for the bullets. But who is protecting them? So what happens if they get taken out? Then what, Donald Trump? Look at it. Even the lady got was focus. Even the lady, look at that. Even the lady was like finding stuff, protected Donald Trump with no protection, just butt naked, just nothing but body on body, no type of armwear. That's just crazy.
This does not look good. I'm going to be honest with you. From what we can see right here, it
Look at
looks
that.
like
Look
they
at
are
Donald
attempting
Trump's
to
face.
move him out, that he may have been injured. He is holding up his arm.
No, show it again. Look at that.
This does not look good.
Look at this
I'm going to be
reaction.
honest with you. From what we can see right here, it looks like they are attempting to move him out, that he may have been injured. He is holding up his arm. He is pumping his fist, but clearly
Like that is going to
Secret
protect him
Service
for
wants
like.
to get him out of
Oh my
this
God.
situation.
You saw that reaction though? He was like. Like, whoa, stop it. Whoa. That's how he was. That's exactly the reaction Trump was doing. Like, even Wakey Bang Inc. had made fun of this by saying that I think they made a whole T-shirt about this, about Donald Trump is going to be like, yeah, I took a bullet for this country. I bled for this country, something like that. I think there was like a meme out with like Donald Trump and Biden. That's just crazy. Like I said, it's like there is nowhere to be safe here in the United States. Ever since Joe Biden became president of the United States, that's exactly what we all have to deal with on a daily basis. Mass shootings. Just the other day, we talked about the mass shootings that happened in my area in Philly. Just the other day, we talked about the mass shootings that happened in your area, Detroit. Just the other day, we talked about the mass shootings that happened in LA. Just the other day, we talked about the mass shooting that happened in New York City. Just the other day, we talked about the mass shootings that happened in Chicago. And now we have one in a Trump rally. This is exactly why I said we are doomed, ladies and gentlemen. We are doomed. We have absolutely no future because they have let criminals completely take over the United States to the point where you can't even turn on the evening news without hearing some type of mass shootings. You can't even watch the evening news without hearing some type of mass shootings.
The former president rushed to the hospital. At least one spectator attending the event dead. 2 others in critical condition.
Our hearts go out to the victims of this heinous act which occurred today.
We have live team coverage, including reactions pouring in tonight from here and across the world. President Joe Biden condemning the attack on his opponent.
There's no place in America for this kind of violence. It's sick. It's sick.
Hello, I'm Mark Brown.
Oh my
I'm Michelle
God!
Fisher. This is Eyewitness News at 11 on ABC 7 Hulu.
Everybody calls that. Not everybody calls.
Donald
Not
Trump
everybody
back in
calls
Bedminster, New Jersey
Joe
tonight.
Biden
He says
hypocrite.
He was shot in the ear. One of his supporters is dead. 2 more critically injured. A short time ago, we learned the identity of the gunman. He is a 20-year-old man from Bethel Park, Pennsylvania.
We begin our
Wow.
team coverage at 11 with Eyewitness News' Jory Rand. He is here now with all of these late-breaking
This is
details
been a talk
tonight.
about all day and all last night.
Were pretty common happening every few years, but it has now been decades since we have seen in the United States an attempt on a president or former president, let alone one who is running again for the presidency as Donald Trump is. But today, that violence playing out at a field in Butler County, Pennsylvania, north of Pittsburgh. The former president surviving that attack, and just moments ago, Donald Trump's plane landing at Newark International Airport, where tonight we got our first glimpse of the former president since the attempt, walking down the steps to his plane in New Jersey. A welcome sight after a potentially extremely dark day in American history.
Yeah, right. And but a nerd, by all people, yo, a nerd.
An assassination
the
attempt
fuck?
on former President Trump at a rally in Butler, Pennsylvania.
Man.
Multiple shots fired from the roof of a building outside the security zone. Trump wounded in the ear as Secret Service surrounded the former president, covering him on stage. The agent stayed on top of him for a full minute before standing him back up.
Oh, by the way,
losing his
the reason why people said this is staged. Speaking of that, the reason why the people are saying this is staged is because they say that the blood is too bright red for it. Somebody said that they heard that Donald Trump had brought fake blood, and that's why the blood looks so bright red.
An assassination attempt on former President Trump at a rally in Butler, Pennsylvania. Multiple shots fired from the roof of a building outside the security zone. Trump wounded.
There you go. Do it look fake to you guys? Do it look like fake blood? Do it look real blood or fake blood to you? They say that it's fake blood because somebody pointed out. They say that he got shot in the ear, but the blood washed down his face. Let's see, it's on his lips, but he got shot in the ear. But he got blood all over his face. That's why and then the color of the blood is too bright red. That's why people are calling it fake, staged. Do you guys agree? Do you think it's staged?
In the ear as Secret Service surrounded the former president, covering him on stage. The agent stayed on top of him for a full minute before standing him back up. Trump apparently losing his shoes in the chaos.
Let me get my shoes.
The former president bloodied in the face, then defiantly raising his fist and shouting to the crowd to passionate applause. He was then whisked away to a local hospital where he was treated and released. 3 other attendees were also shot, one of them killed, 2 others seriously wounded.
And the man in the bleachers, kind of to the right of me in the bleachers, took a gunshot wound to the head, was killed.
Assassination
and another
attempt
woman,
against
I don't know exactly where she was in the bleachers. I think she was either behind me or to the right of me. She got around she got hit in the forearm and hand, it looked like.
In the video, Secret Service is seen reacting to the shooting. The shooter, now identified as Matthew Crooks of Bethel Park, Pennsylvania. He was killed on that rooftop by Secret Service snipers. We're now waiting to see what his motivation was for the attempt. In a statement, former President Trump writing in part, "It is incredible that such an act can take place in our country. I was shot with a bullet that pierced the upper part of my right ear. I knew immediately that something was wrong, and then I heard a whizzing sound, shots, and immediately felt the bullet ripping through the skin."
Damn.
Now, President Biden reacting to this tonight.
This is why they call Joe Biden a hypocrite.
Trump's life, and all this, of course,
Right here.
happening with the Republican National Convention set to begin on Monday in Milwaukee. The RNC says as of now, events will go on as planned. The White House announcing tonight President Biden did speak with former President Trump, but they released no details about their conversation. We, of course, live in a country with a long history of political assassinations and attempts from Abraham Lincoln to John F. Kennedy to Robert Kennedy here in Los Angeles.
See, they have history. That's why they called Joe Biden a hypocrite, because all the stuff that he was saying about Donald Trump and his family, now all of a sudden things have changed. That's why they called Joe Biden a hypocrite, because they was like, remember all the stuff they were saying he was saying to Donald Trump. Now Donald Trump had found himself get assassinated, or trying to almost got assassinated. Now he's saying a different tune. The stuff that he was never was said before.
It's just.
Look at that. Look at that. With the fist in the air. That's why it says, this is why a lot of people say that this is staged, because they've been predicting this for years now. For years. The Simpsons have predicted this for years. The assassination attempt onto Donald Trump. And they also predicted him becoming president of the United States years and years and years ago. 8 years, damn near a decade ago, as in The Simpsons. This is why. Oh yeah. I'm gonna show you. We show you the clip of the mayor saying how of my city of Philadelphia, saying how all this mass shootings that's happening all over the United States is not normal. See, this is not normal.
Are back in the neighborhood where it happened at 60th and Kingsessing, and they are surrounded by other officials and people from the community updating us on what we know about what happened and the investigation.
It was like 9 days ago. 9 days ago this happens.
One person was killed.
Like I said, all this is
20 years
happening
old.
back to back to
He
back to back to
was
back.
rushed to the
All this
hospital,
mass shootings.
pronounced dead. This happened
And we
last
just
night.
got through this
Southford
last
Street.
week.
But
Last
here,
week,
where they
y'all,
are
this
now.
happened
Let's
last week.
Say anything about the facts of
And yeah, now we dealing with this whole mass shooting with the rally.
community. And before any broader thoughts, I want to say something to the people of Kingsessing. The pain and the trauma that you are feeling right now, it's not normal. And you shouldn't have to get used to it. I don't want you to think that we in this city are ever going to get used to it. Each and every one of you in this community, the mothers, the fathers, the daughters, the sons, the grandfathers and grandmothers who are raising grandchildren in this neighborhood, doing the best they can with what they have to try to ensure that their young people, their families are living the best quality of life as possible. This is not normal.
See?
Facts about last night. Police Commissioner Bethel is going to talk about the police, and he's going to give you all of the data and the facts about that. But I want you to know that throughout the evening in Kingsessing, last evening, the Philadelphia Police Department was tracking something that is called a pop-up event. And it was moving from location to location, even in different neighborhoods. Now, a pop-up event, and this is important for parents to know and to understand. A pop-up event is an event that is advertised on social media. It's usually a music event where people see an ad on something like Instagram, and it tells them where to go. So the location is in the pronouncement on social media. Also last night, the Philadelphia Police Department officers were also
every day we turn
dispersing
around
at
there's a mass
least
shooting.
one large crowd of juveniles at one point in the evening from a location that was near 60th and King Cecil. At approximately 11:30 p.m., an officer on patrol discovered that there was an individual who was lying on the highway in King Cecil near Southford Street.
Every day somebody's dealing with somebody in somebody's city is dealing with mass shootings.
No longer
every day
with us. Other officers arrived. They discovered 8 other individuals were shot, and they transported them to the hospital. Again, Police Commissioner Bethel, he's going to give you the details associated with that activity. In recent days, and we've said this accurately so, we know that homicides are declining here in the city of Philadelphia, and they're down 41%, and shootings are down 41% as well. But if anybody thinks that we can look at those stats and celebrate here in the city of Philadelphia like we have tackled, like we have found.
That's because it having went down, obviously. Because, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, that took us 9 days ago. It's not even, and that's only in the city of Philadelphia. Don't forget about Detroit. Don't forget about Chicago. Don't forget about LA. Don't forget about New York. Don't forget about Seattle. Don't forget about Miami. Don't forget about Oakland. Don't forget about Washington. Don't forget about the rally. Philadelphia mayor. So how can you sit there and say that the gun violence went down 40%, but yet according to the news, it's up more than before, because every day it's all we see is mass shootings, including the one we saw last night with the mass shooting with the rally. Shooter in the tent reportedly, and just so happens to be in Pennsylvania. Mayor of Philadelphia mayor. It just happens to be in Pennsylvania. So how's gun violence is down, and yet there was a whole mass shooting yesterday. It's and then, ladies and gentlemen, around 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, your President of the United States, Biden, is planning on addressing Donald Trump assassination attempt. Now, this is going to be very interesting. It's already five. So, like less than 3 hours, Biden is going to address the nation after Trump assassination. Y'all already know the comments not going to be on for this. Because we all know that people are going to speak their minds about Joe Biden and his hypocrisy towards this. So y'all already know without the shadow of a doubt that there is not going to be no comment section, no live comments on for this. I'll be surprised if it is, but it's not. Normally, when it involves Biden, the comments is completely turned off. Nobody can comment. Nobody can leave a lot of comment because everybody know how they feel about Joe Biden. It's F Joe Biden. So I wonder what he got to say about this. This, like I said, it's gonna be very interesting. And the reason why I said it's very interesting is because I thought, isn't Biden's bedtime at 8 o'clock? I thought Biden wants to go. I thought Biden needs to be in bed by 8 o'clock. I thought the whole point. I thought. Remember Donald Trump. Remember not Donald Trump. Remember. Excuse me. Remember, Joe Biden was complaining about sleep and how he wanted to go. How he wanted to be in bed by 8 o'clock. But yet they have a whole that But yet they have a whole Biden address the nation at 8 o'clock p.m. on the dot. But that's why I said this is gonna be very very interesting. I wonder how sleepy Joe is going to be that day or that around that time, because it is going to be around going to be 8 o'clock in 3 hours. It's 5 o'clock p.m. after right now on the East Coast. So.
Special report anchor Brett Baer is live in Milwaukee ahead of tomorrow's Republican National Convention. He joins us now. Brett, you've seen a lot of things. You've covered a lot of things. We didn't see this coming. Or did we?
Did not see this coming. Good morning.
Or did we? Yeah.
I tell you, well, yeah, that's true. I mean, you guys have been talking about a lot of things, about worries about this. I'm on the floor of the convention site, and as you can see, they're getting ready, final preparations, and the stage behind me, and then up in the corner, you can see our Fox News booth. It's Shannon Bream, just Fox News Sunday. Everybody's getting ready. I ran into the RNC chairman, Wadley, this morning. He said everything's going to go forward, that they are really stepping up security, and I can testify to that. It took us a long time to get through the lines to get here this morning, so the security is already noticeably different. You know, listen, this convention is going to be different after what happened yesterday.
Yesterday.
There already was this sense that the Trump campaign, the former president, was going to make a pitch about strength versus weakness, and that was kind of the pitch going in. It fits into this. The strength after that picture, after that moment, after what happened, and that indelible image of him putting his fist in the air has really galvanized a lot of Republicans we've talked to, saying that this was a moment of strength in the worst moment possible. So expect that to be a theme now that they really hit on. They were already going to hit on. Dana White was going to introduce and may be the introduction to the former president, saying that he is the strongest guy he's known, and obviously Dana White, the head of the UFC. I think really what your last conversation was really important about where this investigation goes, what we know about this shooter, what exactly we're finding out day to day. You know, a lot of different media have been focused on that he's a registered Republican. They leave out the fact that he donated to a progressive cause, just a small donation at the inauguration day, 2021. There's very little online presence about this guy, Thomas Crooks, and he's 20 years old. So we have a lot to learn in coming hours and coming days. But here, as far as the politics goes, there's a sense of galvanizing and moving behind the former president like we really haven't seen in a number of weeks.
You know, it does feel a bit
and I'm not suggesting it's crass on your part because we have to go there. It does feel crass to talk politics in this moment, but it's an inherently political act, isn't it, Brett? And its impacts are going to be huge when it comes to politics.
Dang.
And, you know, I wonder, Brett, two things. Pete and I and Rachel have all been talking about, does it undercut the central Democratic theme of his reelection campaign, that Donald Trump's a threat to democracy? You can't keep this kind of rhetoric up. And secondarily, all of a sudden, that image alone right there, I think it galvanizes more than the base. I have to wonder how it affects independents.
Yeah. Listen, I think the former Attorney General Bill Barr coming out and saying that this is really something the Democrats should not be talking about, the threat to democracy, because it fueling a lot of
this is going to be very interesting
against the former president and his
after all that
supporters.
took
The other
place
side says tone it down on the other side.
last night
Bottom
at the
line
rally.
is that this changes this race. I know politics talking about this after this, it's all about digesting what happened yesterday, talking to the Trump people. That's what they're doing today. The former president, we're told, is in great spirits, and we should hear from him soon.
Yeah.
Well, he is a fighter.
Brett Barrett, thank you.
Because all this happened under Joe Biden's watch. Remember, he is the reason why lawlessness has been taking over the city. Joe Biden is the reason why there are criminals are getting released the very same day. He is the reason why there are people thinking that they can get away with doing whatever they want, and that's as far as assaulting people and alarming people, because we are living in a city of lawlessness. We are living in the country of lawlessness, and that's the reason why, one of the reasons why they want Joe Biden out of office. Not just the people here in the United States, not just the Republicans, but also the Democrats. They want him out of office. They want Joe Biden to step down. Another reason why everybody think that this is a setup, because before all this happened, everybody want Donald Trump. Everybody was talking about how they want Biden out of office, how they want Biden to step down, because they feel like he's an unfit president. And then next thing you know, Donald Trump get attempted to get assassinated. So now, at this presidential debate, instead of everybody talking about how Joe Biden is an unfit president, everybody's going to be focusing on the rally shooting and Biden's response to it. Not, let's get Biden out of office because he's the reason why mass shootings is even happening in the first place. Oh, no. Let's talk about the mass shooting. Let's just talk about the mass shooting and the fact that Donald Trump almost lost his life. And let's see what Biden has to say about it. Before I go, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to leave you with this one clip. And then, I'm going to leave y'all. Have a blessed Sunday.
Press. So, I mean, spin aside, this isn't, as we said before, it isn't the performance that the Biden team hoped they would get. They wanted this debate. They wanted to put to rest these issues about the president's age and ability and competence, and that didn't happen. Savannah, that didn't happen. And remember the timing of this debate. They were hoping they could get people to tune in early. This was the earliest debate we've seen in modern American history. Biden
Remember his first debate?
within the margin.
It was a complete failure
Because
of Biden's behavior.
Instead, we got widespread panic among Democrats overnight. One texting me saying this is a disaster. Another saying this is hard to watch. Yet another saying this race is effectively over.
This is why they're calling Joe Biden a hypocrite, because he did all this. They said all this about Donald Trump.
Saying, hey, look, we can move on from
now,
this.
Now somebody tried to attempt assassination.
As things got going,
things are different now with Biden.
This was really a tough night for President Biden.
You could read the opinion
now
pages
everything
today,
he acted like all the stuff he said, he didn't say it.
Who are
As
Democrats,
usual,
allies of Biden,
Biden
who are saying, okay, he should bow out, they should replace Biden. I mean, what is the reality of a scenario like that?
When you talk to some veteran Democrats, they say it's too late to really think about replacing him. However, others say, no, it's not. There's still an off-ramp. There's a convention. There could be a brokered convention. But what would have to happen in order for that to take place? President Biden would have to decide that he is going to step aside, that he's going to effectively unleash his delegates. How would that happen? A couple of things to watch for. Watch for the polls, Savannah. If they start to significantly drop, that's when this goes from the opinion pages of the newspapers to potentially real planning. And then you need...
Because think about it, ladies and gentlemen, nobody, and I mean nobody, asked the president to step down if they don't feel like he's being a danger not only to himself but to others, aka the country. Cause like I said, mass shootings, all we are dealing with ever since Joe Biden became in office. Mass shootings. That's why one of it they don't want Joe Biden out of office, because there are mass shootings and he ain't doing nothing to stop it.
High-level Democrats to get into this conversation. If you talk to insiders, there may be a handful of people who could actually have that tough conversation with President Biden. The First Lady, maybe former President Barack Obama, but right now they are not there. I want to stress that. A lot of Democrats saying, stop panicking. We have had tough moments before. We can move forward.
And I want to get to former President Trump, because if we're looking, sheerly at performance, he had a good night. But on substance, he did, again, unleash a torrent of lies and false statements and misleading claims.
Torrent is the right word for it in almost every single answer, right? In one case, he was talking about abortion. He said some states allow abortion after birth. That's just not the case. That's not true. It went unfact-checked. In part, you could argue because the mics were muted. So he was allowed to kind of have those torrent of lies. On January 6th, he continued to lean into this idea that those who have been convicted have in some ways been wrong, despite the fact that more than 100 of them have pleaded guilty to their crimes. And he yet again, Savannah, refused to unconditionally commit to accepting the election results. Democrats say that's going to drive away independent voters. Focus groups overnight showed that voters were turned off by those types of statements. But we will have to see how this all plays out in the coming days and weeks.
We'll be watching. Kristen, thank you much for you to chew over this Sunday on me.
And then yesterday was the attempt assassination. Now all the focus is now going to go right on off Biden, getting him out of office, on to Trump. So, ladies and gentlemen, do you think that what happened at the rally is staged due to all the Simpsons predictions you guys saw in the beginning of this video? You saw in the title. The Simpsons the Simpsons predictions almost came true. See me got me stealing like Biden. The Simpsons prediction almost came true last night in the assassination attempt. This is, and this is exactly why I said, ladies and gentlemen, it is no longer safe to be outside because mass shootings is happening everywhere, and it's making it obvious that mass shootings is happening everywhere. Proof with the presidential rally. There's not a place you can go that is safe anymore. You can't even go to a park without what about being assaulted or being or what about mass shootings. You can't go to a bus stop without what about mass shootings. You can't go to a concert without what about mass shootings. Y'all remember um Sweetie? Sweetie had a concert and Sweetie and next thing you know everybody start running at a Sweetie concert. That was like that was like she said something and then next thing you know everybody just start running. Like you can't even go to a concert without worrying about mass shootings. You can't go to a mall without worrying about mass shootings. You can't go to a train station without worrying about mass shootings. You can't go to a subway station without worrying about mass shootings. You can't even go to a restaurant and outside of the restaurant without worrying about mass shootings. They even showed footage of how there was an outside restaurant of a gunman had the customers out up by gunpoint and had everybody give them and tell everybody, and rob everybody. There's a whole bunch of and it's a whole bunch of break-in robberies, whole bunch of stores we're breaking in. That's the reason why businessness is going out of business. It's because there are so many mass shootings happening within. I mean, so many robberies, store robberies, all happening under Joe Biden's watch. It's exactly why nobody feels safe in this country due to the leadership of Joe Biden. This is why everybody want him to step down. So that's exactly why this is going to be. It's like I said, this debate later on at 8 o'clock is going to be very interesting. After what happened happened yesterday at the rally. Um, okay, okay, guys, I'm gonna let you go, and tomorrow we're going to talk about wrestling, and tomorrow we're going to talk about um a very special signing by WWE. This she has made an appearance in AEW Forbidden Door and now has signed with WWE. We're going to talk about that tomorrow and a lot of other wrestling news. So stay tuned for that if you want to talk about wrestling, and we're going to talk about that tomorrow because all this talk about mass shooting, mass shooting, mass shooting. I know everybody's sick and tired of me talking about mass shooting, mass shooting, mass shooting, mass shooting, mass shooting. Even though that's all we see on the news is mass shooting, mass shooting, mass shootings. That's why tomorrow we're going to talk about just wrestling and what happened in the wrestling news from WWE, AEW, New Japan, TNA, all that stuff. We're going to talk about that tomorrow. So that's going to be tomorrow's topic. It's Paper Tap 1983. Thank you for doing it on this live stream. Thank y'all for watching this live stream all the way towards the end. You are the real MVP. Make sure that y'all go get some great food. Make sure that y'all go stay hydrated through the hot summer days. Make sure y'all pay attention to your surroundings because we are living in a lawless era thanks to Joe Biden and all the mass shootings happening all over the United States, including what just happened at the rally, at the Trump rally. So please pay attention to your surroundings so you can remain safe. Don't be in large crowds because it seems like the bigger the crowd, the bigger the chance there is for a mass shooting. It's sad to think like that, but that's how it is. That's what the reality is. Is the bigger the crowd, the more likely of a mass shooting is going to happen. So make sure to stay away from large crowds. Make sure you eat good, get big, pay attention to your surroundings, stay positive. And People Chat 1983, I'm signing out. Before I go out, I'm gonna hit y'all with this blinker. Hey, y'all have a happy Sunday.